I'm sure we all know someone who owns or bought a pair of Nikes or Jordans for at least $200 to $300. That same pair that they emptied their wallet to buy, Nike pays sweatshop workers 23 cents an hour in countries like China to make 1,000 pairs a day, while workers only leave earning $3 to $4 a day. Astonishing. Makes minimum wage in North America sound a whole lot better now, doesn't it? We've all seen them. People spending change on bottled water, something that for the most part is free. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, did you know on average 50 billion plastic bottles of water are bought each year? And that worldwide consumption of bottled water requires 50 million barrels of oil yearly. That's enough to supply the US for 2.5 days.
Imagine if you could see the plastic water bottles Canadians bought last year.
Are you or would you like to buy a home in the future? I'm sure most of you would, and kill yourselves doing overtime at work just to get a down payment for that house. Well, consider this. Canadians spent $18 billion last year on alcohol. That's enough to put a down payment on 1.2 million homes. Think about that the next time you go to buy alcohol. Who doesn't love those long, relaxing showers or baths after a long day of hard work? I know I do. Until you realize that yearly, America wastes 26 billion liters of water every day on various activities like. Yet 783 million people go without water every day, which seems like a lot, until you remember that Earth's population just hit 7 billion people. Water for thought. How many of you know Canadians throw and waste up to $27 billion annually on food? That's 40% of the food we buy. Talk about throwing out money for free.
The only thing harder is finding my next meal.
I just wish someone would tell me where my next meal is coming from.
But think about this the next time you go to throw something out. 1 billion people go hungry every day. Food for thought? Did you know the average human walks 8 times the length of the Great Wall of China? While on the other hand, the average human spends 5.5 years driving in their lifetime. That's a lot of time, unless you have Chris Tucker there entertain you.
And when you gotta drive, carpool. You'll see the difference in the air and in your wallet.
Really? I think it's time we start taking lessons from